Hello, my online stars. How is everyone doing? Welcome to another live. I was actually thinking a lot about how I'm gonna cover everything that I want to cover today and what I want you to take away from this video. And I was brainstorming today a lot, like a lot of chaotic notes. And I've realized that a lot of it comes down to fake it till you make it. Approach that a lot of people still keep doing. So I want to talk today to people that are actually winning, that are having the results that they're saying they're having, and talking about how they're actually branded and what it can cost and what are the consequences if that is the only thing they're showing up. And at the same time, talking to people that maybe feel lost and not happy about the results that they're having, because it's okay. Everyone has those days, or it can be a state that you're in, you just haven't hit that breakthrough yet. And I want to show you that it's okay to actually share that with your audience, and why, without the worry that they will think that once you're not actually making it, so you will not get the results. So let me first say hi to everyone. Hello, Claire and Gary, Kevin. Great to see everyone live. If you're watching replay, drop me a replay in the comments. And if you're brand new and never seen me before, my name is Lenka Kotslova, and I live in beautiful Prague. It's snowy. We have actually, you can see a little bit of snow. It's melting because it's hot here, but we have beautiful snowy winter here. Not too cold, it's just enough so the snow stays, so it's just beautiful scenery and we're enjoying it. So my kids were sick past 2 weeks, but we're trying to enjoy it. And I'm working mostly with entrepreneurs to help them hit their breakthrough. That's something that I'm passionate about. That's my mission. And I've been doing online marketing past 10 years, networking a little bit over two and a half years that I'm in this international English environment and networking with all of you. So hello Chanel, hello Jan, everyone, welcome, and let's get into it. I'm gonna give you hopefully lots of practical things that you can actually apply and use in what you do on your social media. And fake it till you make it is an approach that has probably worked in the past when like 5, 10, maybe more years ago, when there was not so many people actually doing it. It's so popular to have an online business these days. So everyone jumps on and thinks that they have to crush it in order to actually make those sales and in order to have results. Hello, Tricia, Aga. Well, guys, everyone that's jumping on live. And this is something that, you know, we are probably programmed to do. We see the success stories everywhere, and we tend to present the success stories so everyone's winning, everyone's making it. And when a new person or person that probably is not very at the place where they're having results, they're a little bit stuck maybe at that place, when that's all they see, they tend to stay in that position. They tend to really feel depressed and not move forward. And they feel that they have to present the same kind of results in order to pressure themselves. That's kind of, that's like something that you create, and we create that environment if that's only thing that we show. And lately, not sure if it's something that other leaders have realized as well, but past 2, 3, 4, like 2019 is a year when actually people are going out much more. I see so many more leaders actually trying to show the other side and what's behind it, how it actually was throughout that journey. And even today, they have bad days, but it's like a new trend. That's why maybe it was caught like by my eye. It also like came to my attention, and it's something that we should be really showing people more of. And when you're using this, you know, when we want to build our businesses from the phone anywhere, that's what we see on social media these days. So it's very hard to really show the other side when everyone is crushing it. And when you don't have the results, it's hard to say that you don't, because you feel that if you are vulnerable with your audience, they're not going to buy from you. But it doesn't work that way. You actually show others what everyone is feeling. They can finally relate to someone that is there or have been there if you've gone through. When you're starting, usually you come from an employment mindset. And what employees do, they, depending on how long they've been employed, but usually you have that position where you tend to blame others. Yes, Claire, it is a tough journey, but worth it, definitely worth it. And you have a mindset that you blame others. It's your boss' fault, it's your parents' fault, it's government's fault, and it's easier to do it. But when you become an entrepreneur, everything becomes your own fault. Being your own boss means everything is your fault. I was actually watching Gary's video a few days ago, and he was talking about employees. And we had a couple times situation where employees messed up something and it cost us a client or it cost us a lot of money to fix something. And we tended to really blame that person. But he said, very nice thing, but I don't want to swear on my videos, but you employed that person. So it's your fault as an employer. And it made me realize that's, again, everything that's happening around you and around your business, it is your fault. And it's something you have to learn. And it's much better to really prepare that person on this journey and rather show them that they now have a possibility, they have a mission, they may have a purpose in their life because they've took that step and they are ready to really take that responsibility to become an entrepreneur. Not that you're going to brand yourself like I'm the next CEO. No, you're not. You cannot be an entrepreneur if you haven't made a sale yet. That's something I may go more deep into later on. But you have the power now to change the situation that you're in. You have a power to actually duplicate what you have learned, to change someone's life. You just have to change the words, how you're presenting it, because more important is you need a belief. You need a belief in yourself. You need a belief in what you do in your business, that you can actually help someone, that you are capable. That is so much harder. You cannot fake results. You cannot fake the work that you have put in. If you've been, there are a couple of people that started around the same time, and we know about each other because we have been through same struggles. We're talking to each other for year 2, 3 almost, and we know what was the work behind it. We watch each other's life, we watch each other grow, falls, changes in businesses. We know what work we've put in, like on both sides. You cannot fake that. Like if someone shows up and they're in the business for 2 months and they're starting to brand themselves as the next CEO with nothing behind them, everyone can see through that. So rather than saying, I'm an entrepreneur, a mentor that will help you do this and that, rather take people on the journey. Hello, Mark. Take people on the journey that you are becoming one, and what it takes, and what's your mission, what's your why, because that passion inspires people much more than the fake smiles and cars that you have to take. Like, yeah, you have to probably work yourself up to get a car bonus, but what people don't see, those people are actually taking a huge loan on themselves, usually on cars they cannot afford. If something happens, with the business or with them, probably they will not be able to pay for the car. Like, there are always behind scene things that you don't see, that you're just seeing the nice things, the nice results, but you don't see what's behind it, especially like if you're new or if you're focused on wrong things. So rather take people on the journey that you are starting out and why you have started. why you are excited about this, and what's your mission, and take people on those little steps. It's like a baby. You cannot teach people to run if you have hard time really standing up yourself by yourself like a baby. You know, that's why we are here. We are here to hold your hand, pick you up, teach you little steps one by one. You need to first learn how to stand, how to make those first little steps by yourself, by holding your hand, then by yourself. Then maybe you will walk, and then you can run. And eventually you will probably teach people how to run. But you cannot say, I'm a runner, and I'm going to teach you how to do it. That's not how it works. And it's not going to work for you. That's why you don't have that belief, because you know you cannot do it. You don't have that belief you can teach people to run because you haven't done it yourself. So it's just a change in an approach. And, you know, people that feel maybe miserable about what they're doing, it's not always sunshine and rainbows. You will have those down days. Everyone does. I do too, and many of them. My sponsor knows. And you need to just know how to get out of that state as soon as possible. But you have to be willing to go through both the good days and the bad days. Okay? It's like when you're working out. When you're working out, you have to be willing to go through that pain and push your limits in order to grow your muscles. So the same with business. You need to be okay to go through those bad days as well and actually show the pain and push through that pain, because behind it, like after you've gone through it, then you're going to get the results, right? But be okay to show the bad days as well, because when you're just walking with your muscles and you're saying how it's easy, and someone that, you know, pushes like 10% because you're not pushing anything, it doesn't hurt, right? So if she's doing it that way and it doesn't hurt, I don't want it to hurt either. So I'm not going to push harder. You're not helping anyone. You're actually making it harder for that person to get the results that they want. So you need to show them what the pain is, what it will take, and maybe how to get out of it. Like what is the easiest way, how to push through, change the mindset, and really help them with tools and everything and support that you can. So hope this was helpful. Hopefully this was helpful. And I hope I will see more of really encouraging posts and videos and everything showing the reality. And I really like the reality posts because it first, people relate to it, and second, it helps much more. When you show someone really that you've been through that struggle, not just the end result, they may actually learn something. We learn from what's not working. Like when everything is perfect, we usually don't learn anything, right? So I hope this was helpful. If you know someone that needs to hear this, tag them in the comments. Hopefully this was helpful to you as well. And I'm looking forward to talking to you very soon.